Former San Diego police officer accused of groping women scheduled for a Superior Court arraignment.
Fox 5's Walter Morris live downtown with the latest. Walter.
That's right, Shali Raul. Former San Diego police officer Chris Hayes due back in court today. Of course, he's accused of groping 4 women while on duty. Now, the 30-year-old faces multiple charges, including false imprisonment, 3 counts of sexual battery, and last month he was ordered to stand trial after 3 women testified that he touched them inappropriately during searches. Now, during that preliminary trial, we heard the prosecution lay out their case before the judge, and today a trial date could be set. Now, Hayes has been on the force for 4 years, but he resigned the day after he was charged in February. And right now, to shed some light on this case, we're joined by criminal attorney Vikas Bajaj. First of all, good morning.
Good morning to you as well.
Okay, so we've got an arraignment coming up here today. Can you just explain to us what might happen?
Very simply, you have 2 arraignments in cases like this where felony charges are being levied against a defendant. One is the initial hearing that we heard he had in front of Judge Shimowski, where he initially pled not guilty. The other, which is the one we have now, is after a magistrate hears the evidence that the prosecution presents in the case. This is called a post-preliminary hearing arraignment. What we should expect today, no surprises. His attorney, who is an experienced attorney, will plead not guilty, deny the allegations, and they'll confirm a trial date, which may change in the future, a motion cutoff date, and a negotiation or settlement date with the prosecutor and the judge.
Now, you're familiar with these types of sex cases. During the preliminary hearing, we heard the defense really going after some of the accusers. Is that something we're likely to see more of going on?
You're going to have to see more of it. Experienced defense counsel would be well advised to attack or to explore any lack of sort of ability to explore or retain information by any of these victims. I remember a case I handled in this very courthouse here where we had almost 10 victims or complaining witnesses testified to essentially the same conduct that a physician's assistant had conducted in my case. Now, defense attorneys are very good at exploring the deficits in the testimony. Here we have observation deficits, we have recollection deficits. I know his attorney alluded to the fact that there may have been methamphetamine use, which could have caused, after long-standing use, inability to actually perceive and recall events as they occur. We had the same thing in our case. The problem in the defense perspective is this. You can have one individual or 2 individuals saying the same story and attack the credibility or the ability to recall or observe. But what happens when you have 5 or 6 people saying essentially the same thing? It's going to be essentially an uphill battle for the defense, but it is an uphill battle they have to attack very aggressively, as we did in our prior case, with a great result, and make sure you can attack the ability to recall and observe events as they actually occurred in real time. A difficult task, but a task that can be conquered.
Well, Vic, thank you very much for shedding some light on this case. We'll likely be following it. And again, Hayes is now out free on a $130,000 bail. We're live downtown. Shali Raul, I'll send it back to you.
Got it. Walter Morris, thank you.